The sound it creates is so sweet, sweeter than chocolate. And by the way, I just found out late in the game, if you eat chocolate and drink coffee right after, it's the best. This combination, it just fits. Just like Greg's Moment and Augustine strings.
I hope you're ready because in today's episode of GFAtv, GFA ICAC Champion TY Zhang shows us his Smallman guitar, how he got it, and a little bit about it. Please enjoy this episode.
Hello everyone, this is TY. Today I'm going to share with you how I got my dream guitar. So the story was, back in, I think it was around early 1990s, famous Australian guitarist John paid a visit to Beijing, China. After he heard two of the students in the conservatory, Central Conservatory of Music, played, he gifted two of his Greg Smallmans to the conservatory, so all the students can use it. Like when they need to go competitions or performances. By then, if you are one of the top two students, you are able to borrow one of these two great Greg Smallman guitars. So that's where the dream began. I remember I always knew these two legendary swords exist in the conservatory. When I first held it in my hands and I played it, and in my home, I was like, oh my god, this is it. It was like the most fulfilling moment. That happiness you cannot describe otherwise. Before June of 2018. So I was like, oh my god, I'm going to start playing tour in the fall. I want Greg Smallman, but I can't have it. I went to Guitar Salon International to try out different guitars, and they had a Greg Smallman. And I just fell in love instantly again. I got my hands on it again. I was like, oh my god, this is it, Greg Smallman. Please, I love this guitar, but I can't get it. And then a week after I paid a visit to GSI, and that was I was actually in the convention in Kentucky. And I was so fortunate to be roommate with like my idol since 2011. I watched the whole live stream of GFA finals. Mr. Vladimir Gorbach. I would just love all of his repertoire, and I started learning nearly every single piece he played in the competition after 2011. He actually just chilling on the couch in the living room, and then we talk a little bit this and that. I just brought up, it's like, I'm trying to get a new guitar for concerts. It's like I just went to JSI last week, and I just touched the Greg Smallman again, and I was like, mind blowing. He's like, you know what? I can help you with that. Let me try something. And the next day, I got email from Guitar God maker, from Greg Smallman. Vladimir was so kind. He said, okay, so we can get you a guitar by September, right? And then, how would you get it? What if I invite you to come here? To do a masterclass and concert. I think it was like early September. So we went inside the beautiful conservatory, and then in his teaching studio, and it was there, the Smallman guitar. And I strummed the first chord or first few notes, and I didn't like it. The room is very dry, the driest you can imagine, highly sound treated. I was like, oh, well, this is not the way I imagined. But Greg Smallman is very consistent. All of his guitars are all good. And then I was like, I was not so happy about it. And then we went to the big concert hall for masterclass. Probably on the second student where I need to pick up my guitar, there's a spot I need to try out. And I played the first note, I was like, damn, this is amazing. So that up and down was really memorable for me. On the stage, when I played the guitar, it was perfect. It's what I always wanted. At that moment, I have to confess, I actually zoomed out a little bit. I forgot what I was on for a second there, and I apologize for that. because the guitar was too amazing. A little bit about the construction of the guitar. So this guitar has a paper thin soundboard, which I'm really scared of. So this one is a detachable neck. You can take the neck completely off. It's like a gate on plane TSA hack. The action of the fingerboard is the most comfortable in the world I've ever tried. The reason is because it's twisted. So the fretboard is like this. When it goes to higher register, it will tilt like this way to allow for louder basses, not buzzing, and have closer distance on the treble strings. This is such a high attention to details. Very, very ergonomic. This thing is such an arm saver. So I don't feel any kind of like cutting blood flow when I play with this armrest. The side and the back of the guitar body is really thick. I think they're designed to bounce the sound back to the front, to the audience, instead of resonating all together. The shape of this neck is so comfortable. It goes all the way to like 11th fret. It doesn't curve out too early. You can get your thumb very, very high here. It's very comfortable. I have a not naturally, it's like my tone is pretty bright, so I need something to compensate that. And also like the high projection of carbon strings. So what do? And also, Greg Soman is not in particular very warm or traditional like a German guitar sound. Right guitar, right playing, what can I do? After trying out different strings, Augustine Paragon has the most warm sound of all carbons, great projection. And then I was using the blue, it was too hard tension. And then recently, maybe just 2 months ago, I switched to the red, which is perfect right now. I've been playing guitar for more than 20 years now, but my fingernail shape still always changes. I'm still experimenting. Same with my playing angles on right hand, left hand. I think there's like just a beautiful journey to find out what is better, always. So that is my story on how I got my dream guitar. Thank you Xeno from GFA for hosting this amazing video series. Until next time.
Wasn't that just the best? TY said my name. It's a huge GFA thanks to TY for sending us this amazing video, and a huge thanks to Ryan Ayers for helping make GFA TV a possibility. If you enjoyed this video, do feel free to check out the other episodes of GFA TV. Season 2 has been a blast so far, and I'm really excited to keep bringing you more guitar content in the coming months. Do comment what guitar you're playing right now. I'll leave my guitar in the comments below this video, but I am curious to know what guitars you guys are all playing. But for now, that's all I've got. I'll catch you next time in the next episode of GFA TV. Take care. Have a good weekend.